Welcome to Super Maxi, where today I'm going to make a video on the Naruto timeline. But I'm wondering, you're shocked. Why would I make a video on the Naruto timeline? But first, I don't want to use other time systems like all the other people I've heard of. That's why I'm going to start my timeline video by first defining what I'm going to call my years. I'll call it an age. Nothing else sounds cool because I can't call it an old. Could call it a year, but no one wants to say the years I'm going to say. So the year is an age, and an age will be made up of 12 months, and everything else is the same from then. Okay. We start out. Our year 0 will of course be 350 years before the end of the Shinobi World War, meaning by the time 14-year-old Madara and Hashirama Senju are meeting, it will be age exactly age 364. And a few years later, in age 375, that will be the end of the War in States period, of course, and that will be when the Leaf Village is formed. And then in age 377 or 377 on March, this is just a guess, Madara leaves the village. Madara Uchiha leaves the village and comes back in September with the Nine Tails. Age 393 to 400 is the first Shinobi World War. All the things that happened there, the death of Hashirama, all those. Now again, from age 410 to 415 will be the second Shinobi World War, where all the events that take place then still take place. And then in age 413 to 416 is when Jiraiya trains the army offense. Yes. And age 438 on October 10. Oh, I skipped something. On age 435 to 438 is the third Shinobi World War, while age 349 age 439 on October 10th, of course, that is the birth of Naruto Uzumaki. And 6 years later, in age 445, Itachi will kill the entire Uchiha clan, and exactly another few years later, exactly 6 years later, on age 451, is the start of Naruto, the preludes, and the Land of Waves arc will take place in age 451, exactly on April 28th, and a few days, of course, because it took, and the tuning exams will take place in May 07. Then after that 1 month of training, they'll take place in June 15th. The search for Tsunade arc is again in June 17th, only like 2 days after the death. You can make it a little bit death of the third Hokage, but you can also add some time to 245. To June 24th, not 245. Okay, the Sasuke retrieval arc is in July 15th, age 751. And then in age 752, that's when Naruto starts his training. His training will then end in exactly age 454 and age 454. And then, of course, that will mean that then continues. That's okay. That's when Naruto Shippuden starts, and in that same age, that is on June 12th. That is the search for Itachi, and then June 14th, that's when Sasuke fights Itachi. Pain attacks in the same year on June 25th. The fourth Shinobi World War takes place in August 1st to August 10th, and age 456. That is where 56, and that's when Naruto the last movie takes place. This is my Naruto timeline video. It may have a few mistakes, but I've never really made the timeline video before. It might have some errors and all the things, mostly because I had to make a updating year system for Naruto, as it doesn't have one. So thanks for watching my video. This is Super Max Z. Heading out.